So Riju, last time we did taken one song of us, Remembrance. We did chord structure. Today we're supposed to do a scale structure.
ওকে ওকে
Remembrance 2 is like a ballad.
হ্যাঁ স্যার শুনেছি আমি কল স্ট্রাকচারটা জানি না বাট আই থিঙ্ক এক্সপ্লেন আই উইল জাস্ট ক্যাচ আপ
আমি দিয়ে দেবো কটটা আর একবার দিয়ে দেবো কট শট দেখছিলাম
ওটা গ্রুপে নির্মল শেয়ার করেছে কিছু দেখিনি একটা পিডিএফ নাকি এটা শেয়ার করেছে না গ্রুপটা অনলাইন গ্রুপটা
হ্যাঁ 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 রাইট 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 হ্যাঁ ওটাই আমি এখন
দুটো কর্ড ভুল আছে আমি ওটা এডিট করে
তুমি
দিয়েছি
এটা লিখেছিলে হ্যাঁ
হ্যাঁ ওইটা just সবাই চলে এসেছে স্যার এভরিবডি এসে
Yes.
So anyway, so কিছু কোয়েশ্চেন আছে No, basically what we did was Remembrance2 is like basic stories. I want to do some jazz. Obviously, never used any of the modern tricks. And it's quite misleading when we use the classic 251, some minor 251 section. So basically, there are two. It's a ballad. We buy 56. Actually, chord chop you have linked about it. Also 112 BPM. So you can take instead of half the bar, you can leave it as one. So
Okay.
division. So I'll quickly go through the chords once. But I'll tell you in double time. 100, as if we are playing on 112 BPM. So first chord is A6 for 2 bars. It is, in fact, I like one likhen mein bhalo hobe. And you can see the difference.
So, like, just to clarify, so the first chord chart that you gave yesterday was the original chord chart, well,
Yeah.
56 BPM, and now we are going to play the same thing in the same time, but the BPM has changed. That's what you're saying.
Correct. Exact same chords, but BPM. So usually 1, 2, 3, 4. এমনি বার ভাবছিস একটা বার
Right.
করে দুটো chord আছে
Uh-huh.
তুই ওইটা ডাবল টাইম করলে একটা
Okay, active by active. Acha. Okay, got it.
So the first in the 112 BPM, that means double timer, we got A6 for 2 bars. Then A flat 7, sharp 9, sharp 5, or sharp 9 flat 13 is 2 bars again. Next chord is C sharp minor for 1 bar. The next one is দুটো chord আছে C7 sharp 11 and F sharp 7. So 2 beats each. So আরেকবার বলছি 2 bars of A6, 2 bars of A flat alto, 1 bar of C sharp minor, 1 bar of C7 sharp 11 and F sharp 7. Next chord হচ্ছে 1 full bar of B minor 7, B for off A. Next bar will have 2 chords, E7 with G sharp bass and G major 7. So last bar is 2 chords. Then the next, no, one second. Sorry, I made a mistake. B minor 7th is 1 full bar.
Sir, I think you said fine, sir.
Yeah, I said correct. Yeah, and then next chord is
C
C
minor.
minor 7 1 bar, A7, then D minor 7 to Delhi 1 bar, and F minor major 7 with the 6th 1 bar. Then next bar F sharp major 7 1 bar. Then পরের বারে দুটো chord আছে D for Delhi minor 7 flat 5 and G7 flat 9 G4. The next bar will have 2 chords F sharp minor 7 and F7. following bar will have again two chords. B for Bombay 7th and B flat major 7th. Okay. So that's your first section. A section. B section will have A minor 7th 1 bar. B for Bombay 7th flat 9 1 bar. And G major 7th for 2 bars. সম্ভবত আগের টেস্ট ট্যালি করে বলিস ঠিক বলছি and the next bar has G minor 7th. Then next bar will A 7th flat. The next two bars will have F major 7th. Then next bar will have F minor 7th. And then B next following bar will have B flat 13 flat 9. B flat and B flat 7 chord basically. The 13th chord. And the next two bars will have E flat major 7. E flat major 7. Then the last section, the last couple of bars will have C minor 7 1 bar. A flat major 7th sharp 11 1 bar. Then C sharp 7 sharp 5 sharp 9. The last bar will be F 7th or F 9th sharp 5. F 9 sharp 5 is
Augmented.
more adept. So equal হচ্ছে basic chords now, lots of chords, and but there are ways to achieve the musicality of it. Okay, সরব ঠিক আছে chords গুলো, অরুণ ঠিক আছিস, সৌম্য ঠিক আছিস? Are you okay guys? সৌম্য, any questions?
স্যার ঠিক আছে স্যার
Okay. Riju, did you get it? Now the scale structure. Now just to go through the chords first. A6 is basically A major 7th jagger. আগেকার দিনে 6th had a more appeal. Even
Romantic.
now sometimes instead of major 7th and it says too much about the chord. So A6 is a great chord. And when you play A6, when you go to the A7, like
F sharp.
stays, so it's nice. And then it drops into C sharp. C sharp. So you see, A flat 7 C sharp. Then going to the B minor, there's a transition clause. B minor cover again you. B minor, there's a transition after C sharp minor. I'm supposed to go to F sharp 7th and then go to B minor, like a 5-1. But before that, I put a chromatic motion, which is C7th, which is actually also a flat 5 or F sharp 7th.
Yeah.
So it's nice. So it arrives at B minor quite transition. And then B
Sir.
minor, yeah.
So in the I was listening to the recording, I felt like for the F sharp 7th, like were you playing a flat 13th? Like
Yeah.
because I was hearing the D melody note, so
Yeah.
so it's F sharp 7 flat 13 essentially.
I mean, he could play, but I didn't play purposely because I found I didn't want to give him the D note before the melody course.
Okay.
That been a normal F sharp 7.
Okay. And just to keep the E note going. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
In a shift of early just
Okay.
normal shift. Yeah.
Got it.
And then see, there's a little trick that I tried to use, which is stolen from the B minor 7th. Since the B and D stays constant for E7. B and D. And then G major 7 to B and D. So that's why the E7.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good shape. E, B, D, and G sharp. And then again it drops into C minor. Now there's a chromatic motion. Actually, you're supposed to go to B minor to C minor, but we went through the G major 7th and all of it. And then the upper structure is actually B minor and C sharp. Yeah. And then go to A7, which is quite a departure from the rest of the music. But that's a secondary dominant to the next chord. And then I've got an F minor makes 6, which is this shape, like an F major 7. A flat. This can be also G for F, A flat, E. These are all very useful shapes.
Oh. So when you wrote the F minor 6 major 7 chord, so what are you thinking in terms of G7? Like what are you thinking of the secondary dominant?
You know what? I was thinking of like this D minor money F major 7. Second chord is that F minor 6 and second chord.
D minor 7th, yeah.
So if you play F major 7 like this, the Brazilian plays like this.
Oh.
The F minor. So I stole it from Loreto Almeida.
Okay.
So it's like if you play piano. See that kind of motion, and it doesn't break that physical change. It's very subtle. So it kind of moves, but doesn't move a physical. Then it's F sharp. Then again it's a minor 251 D minor 7 and G 7. And then obviously one melody note, A note for 4 notes. The last bar has got F sharp minor, A melody note, sharp F7, A melody note, D7, A melody note, and D flat is. So it's like a Mozart. Acting for harmonies. And then the next chord, next section is a D7, like a D7, and a G with the 7th, but I played a B7 flat 9. So B7 flat 9, it's like a D13
flat 9.
So A minor, instead of D7, I played a D7. The same idea is repeated on both steps. Yeah. This time I played F minor twice, and then B flat, 13 flat.
Uh-huh.
And ring finger playing the B note on the first string. So this is a G track on the first 3 strings. Into pinky diye bala. Pinky does. Yeah, that's correct. And the first finger is free now. The first finger should be free. Yeah. A flat on the first string. Thumb curls up with the teeth and the base. I mean, you don't have to put the thumb, but the base layer is always pretty deep. That's it. And then you can use it. In the last four chords, C minor. It's a it's C minor, but if it is got a C minor. But it doesn't happen.
Sharp 11.
And then instead of G7 again, C sharp 7. And then F9. So it's basically see, it's a copy paste. The first three lines is exactly. And then I have to wind down the melody.
I love this chord. I love this chord.
And then that comes up. So now you just look at the picture and I play the melody for something I recorded. Okay, so it's double time. Just play the melody. So okay, the first bar starts with the F sharp. So one, you know the third note is the one. So it's like I mean the fourth note. So I know that's those are the scales. Okay, now we actually start giving you the scale structure. Now you don't have to play all the scales of it, but I've anyway giving you the scales. But there are tricks how to approach. Okay, this is a very, little bit difficult domain, but anyway. So write the scale structures over every chord. So A sextet, obviously A Ionian or A scale. Then A alto or A flat seventh, whatever that alternate chord is, A melodic. Then C sharp minor seventh is A major scale. Then C7 sharp 11th is G melodic minor. And then F sharp 7th over B harmonic minor, B for Bombay. See, now if you look at those chords, I mean, we'll discuss it later. Now B minor operates.
Sorry, sir, interrupt with you.
Sure.
C sharp minus 7, we are playing A Ionian again.
C7 sharp 11 operates.
No, so C sharp minus
C sharp A.
okay. And then over C sharp 7, the Lydian augment, Lydian flat 7 we are playing.
That's correct. C7 sharp 11 operates, G melodic minor or Lydian. F sharp 7 operates, B minor. Now B minor 7 operates D scale, D for Delhi. Then E7 with G sharp bass, you can play A harmonic. Then G chord operates G. Then C minor 7th is C Dorian. A7 will be D harmonic. D for Delhi. There is B minus 7th about F major scale. Or D Aeolian whatever. Then F minor 6th major 7th. ऊपर किस scale वाला बोलते हैं? Guess. Easy.
F melodic minor.
That's correct. Beautiful. F melodic. Sam, you okay, baby? Sam, what? The scale. Okay. F sharp major 7th and ऊपर is C sharp scale. And then here there's a thing. I mean, the next two chords, which are G half dominant and G7 flat 9, over both I played C harmonic minor. But you could also play D half diminished to play E flat scale barbaries, but I didn't. I clubbed them both together and played the minor. So B minor 7 flat 5 and G7 flat 9, I played C harmonic. And then four chords. F sharp minus 7th is F sharp Dorian or E major scale. Then F7th and B7th of course C melodic minor, deuterochord, C melodic. And then the last chord, which is B flat major 7, is a B flat major scale, Ionian. Okay, now we go to B section.
Sir, if it's possible, could you just wrap the section A once, just
Alright, but
fast.
okay. A6 hoche A major scale. A flat altered hoche A melodic minor. Then C sharp minor A scale. C7 sharp 11 G melodic minor. F sharp 7 B harmonic minor. Manipur Bombay harmonic. Then B7 minor 7 over D scale. E7 with G sharp bass is A harmonic minor. G major 7 with a G scale. Then over C minor 7 you play C Dorian. A7 you play D harmonic. D minor 7 you play F scale. And F minor 6 major 7 you play F melodic minor. F sharp major 7 you play C sharp scale or F sharp Lydian chart. Then D minor 7 flat 5 and G7 flat 9 will be C harmonic minor. And then F sharp minor 7 E major scale. F7 C melodic minor, B7 C melodic minor, B flat major seventh, B flat scale. Or both.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Then toward section, okay, A minor seventh, you're playing A Phrygian or F scale. B7 flat 9, you play E harmonic minor, elephant harmonic minor.
The A Phrygian or what?
On A minor scale, baby, on the B section.
What was the second chord you said? A Phrygian and?
Yeah, A minor, you play F scale or A Phrygian, and B7 flat 9, you play E harmonic. E harmonic minor. Got it, no? Yeah. And then the second bar, which is G major 7, you play G Ionian. Then the same thing goes down a whole step. G minor 7, you play G Dorian. A7 flat 9, you play D harmonic. Then F major 7, you play F scale. F minor 7, F Dorian. B flat 13 flat 9, B flat half or diminished. And E flat major 7 will be E flat Ionian. Then C minor and A flat major 7 over both you play E flat scale or whatever. I mean, that's the key sector. You just play E flat scale. And C sharp 7, sharp 5, sharp 9, you play D melodic minor, D for Delhi. And then F7 sharp 5 or F9 sharp 9, sharp 5, you play F whole tone scale. So quickly, can somebody repeat the scales? Just quickly, just the scales, not the chords. नीचे एक बार बोल भी पूरा chord scale.
Both sections, right? A and B.
Yeah.
So first A6 we are playing A Ionian, then A flat 7th A melodic minor, C sharp minor 7th A major scale, C7 sharp 11 G melodic minor, F sharp 7th B harmonic minor. Then next line B minor 7th we are playing D scale, E7 with G sharp base A harmonic minor, G major 7th G. C minor 7th C Dorian, A 7th D harmonic minor, then D minor 7th F major, and F minor major 7th F melodic minor, F sharp major 7th C sharp scale, D minor 7 flat 5 and G7 flat 9 C harmonic minor, then F sharp minor 7th E major or F sharp Dorian, F7 B7 C melodic minor, B flat major 7th B flat major scale.
Okay.
Then coming to B section, A minor we are playing F scale or A Phrygian. B7 flat 9 E harmonic minor, G major 7 both bars we are playing G scale, G Ionian scale. Then G minor 7th we are playing G Dorian, A7 flat 9 D harmonic minor, F major 7th F scale, F minor 7th F Dorian. Then B flat 13 flat 9 half whole diminished of B flat, like B flat half whole diminished.
Right.
Then E flat major 7th E flat Ionian. Then in the last four chords we are playing C minor A flat major 7th E flat scale, and then C sharp altered D melodic minor, and F9 sharp 5 F whole tone.
Beautiful, fantastic. Right. So now the question is, now so you can play like normal F sharp minor, but if you work out the scale, you can add a few spices from the scale, note wise. The F minor 3 Dorian bars is, so you can play F sharp minor 6th. A section in last bar F sharp minor 6th bar. You can choose notes and add it to the chord, even if it's not written. Okay. Now, to handle this kind of situation, first go through the chords, understand the logic, and then check out the notes, chord tones first thing. You'll figure it out now. And then work out the scales separately. একটা করে বার নিবি or দুটো করে বার নিবি, যেগুলো স্পেশালি ডিফিকাল্ট, এটা জি মেলোডিক মাইনর, বি হারমোনিক মাইনর, ব্যাক টু ব্যাক আসছে, ওইগুলো একটু আলাদা করে সেগ্রিগেট করে প্র্যাকটিস করবি গিটার, 2-3 places, and then get into the piece. ঠিক আছে? So now how do you get into the piece? Basically there are 2 or 3 ways of looking at it. One is, first play the chord and don't think music, just play technical chord tones on the chords or arpeggios. Arpeggio. যেখানে বেশি সময় পাবি, you play twice, you can play longer, one over. So number 1. Number 2 is make a little drop my pick, make a little linear motive. That means choto একটা linear motive, maybe, and then try and adjust it to the chords moving up and down the frets, okay, or even up the string, down the string, and then make a more of a vertical motive which involves more intervallic idea, like something like that. And then try and adjust notes according to the chords of the scales. So that's number 3. Number 4 is just play the scales. Don't think music yet. এই চারটে যখন তোর পকেটে চলে আসবে না, তখন you start playing the piece. Then the 5th idea is you have to achieve a place where you actually not sounding like a scale player or whatever. You're not just thinking music. But first, ওটা করতে গেলে you have to first get that whole rundown of these 4 steps. What is moving, what is not moving, what is অনেক সময় দেখবি static notes, a lot of static notes. So maybe you can stay back there. So once you get those 4 ideas happening, then you can really play music with feeling and expression. Then you start playing. So let's just start with the idea. First, let me find one pick. Got it. There's a little joke. When we used to practice skinny alley time, we used to have this Persian carpet and brown red carpet. And my pick, that time I used to use Fender mediums and exact same color. Exact. And every time I drop a pick, and it would have dropped like just next to your feet pashe. And I never find it. Never. I would ask Jayshree, and Jayshree got one একটা আগেকার ওই South Indian mantraতে থাকে না, Ganesh is very scared of getting married. So Jayshree used to chant this prayer, Ganesh, give me the pick back, otherwise I'll get you married. And I'm telling you, every time we would get the pick like that. So
So when a pig drops, it basically travels to another universe. You don't get it.
I swear, no, but this one is little rubbery. This one, this is that Biagari or whatever the thing is. That Dunlop. It kind of bounces, but those picks in the carpet. So that's why it's always use different colors. If the carpet is brown, use white or something like that. Yeah. So anyway, so let's just take one motive first. Like let's say just C sharp, the simplest of the motives. Okay, let's see the 3rd string by that. And now we'll adjust it sort of over the chords, keeping the scales in mind. The scales will open because it's stop, and then see the notes that you're adjusting to matches the scale notes. So let's first play the chord tones, and then we'll do this motive thing. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. A 6th. 2 bars, so I got more time. A flat altered, so I played like A flat 7 sharp 5 sharp 9. C sharp minor. Only the chord tones, not scales. C7 sharp 11. F sharp 7. Only chord tones. C D minor. seventh. Doesn't have to be from the root. G major seventh. C minor seventh. A seventh. D minor. F minor. Sorry, I cheated there. G shouldn't be there. F sharp. D minor 7 flat 5, which is F minor. Which is 7 flat 9. Then F sharp minor. F seventh.
C7.
E flat major seventh.
Minus
Second section A minor 7th, B 7 flat 9, G major 7th, G minor, A 7 flat 9, F major 7th, F minor, B flat 13 flat 9. E flat major 7th, C minor, A flat major 7th, sharp 11, C7 altered, F augmented or F sharp 5. Oh, sorry, wrong. So, if you, Shambha, kuch bolna?
So like for a chord like altered chords, so we can't play the 5, right, when we are
No.
playing the arpeggios, when they play
No.
arpeggios.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like if the chord doesn't say anything about the 9, so we won't play the 9. But if it says the 9, can we include that in arpeggios?
Yeah, of course, of course.
Okay. So like C sharp 7, sharp 5, sharp 9, we can include the 9. But if the chord explicitly doesn't talk about the 9, we won't include the 9s or the extensions.
No, সেটা না এখানে লেখা আছে বলে is easy. So C sharp 7, sharp 5, sharp 9. So exactly you play what is written. Sharp
Okay.
5 and sharp 9. Don't play the perfect 9. That means
Okay. Okay.
sharp 9 মানে 9 টা alter হয়ে আছে. You can play flat 9. In other words, when you come to the scale, that altered scale কি বাস? Whole step above the melodic minor. So basically choose the notes from that. Okay, so that's how you practice get a grasp of the chords. Then the motivating linear motivating. Okay.
স্যার একটা কোশ্চেন আছে
হ্যাঁ, sure.
বলছি এই কর্পেন যখন প্র্যাকটিস করছি আমরা রুট থেকে প্র্যাকটিস করছি স্যার
Not necessarily. মানে তুই করতে পারিস যেমন হার্ড কোর প্র্যাকটিস করা যায় ফার্স্ট টাইম অল রুটস থেকে সেকেন্ড টাইম অল থার্ডস থেকে দেন ফিফথ থেকে you know. But right now I play mixed, like just like practice or A just root থেকে then A flat root থেকে C sharp minor root থেকে C7 root থেকে sorry wrong note B minor F sharp 7 root থেকে that's one B minor root থেকে or root থেকে then third then fifth and then seventh. But যখন বাজে তখন তো সবসময় ওটা করছিস but it's good to practice like this. আমি এখন অনেক সময় লাগবে বলে বললাম না okay now a motive. Now let's take this motive. Just C sharp B E that works for A6. So now I'm gearing towards the scale in my head. So there's no scale diction. Then A flat altered. Now what is my scale in my mind? A flat melodic.
A melodic
Then,
minor.
sorry, so the first notes are C sharp D E. So this becomes what is C sharp? C, that's it. Let's see, things are becoming easier now. Then got C sharp minor, but we got A scale. So we can go back to the then G melodic minor can go. G melodic minor is C7. So B flat take a should go. We could have played C, C, D, E, but to very patient boring there. So come back to the whole standard. B flat, C, D. Then F sharp 7th, you play B harmonic minor.
So could we go up as well? Like we could play D, E, F sharp over
Of
C
course,
sharp.
of course. And also keep in mind যে কোনটা ভালো লাগছে কোনটা boring লাগছে কোনটা just because you can do it of course you can do it, but keep the musicality open. Still
Yes.
and then we got G melodic minor over C7, we are playing B flat, D, C, B. And then over F sharp 7, we are playing B harmonic. So B flat can stay, D, and then C sharp. See? So now it becomes. And then B minor has got D in it. So now D, E, F sharp. Yeah. And then E7 G sharp has A harmonic. So I can play E, F. Yeah, there you go. And then G major scale. You can go back to the old one. Then C Dorian. So E flat should go E flat F G. C Dorian C minor. And then A7 has D harmonic minor. So let's do E F G. The D minor 7th, the F scale. So let's play F G. F minor, melodic minor, so play E flat, C. Like সবকটা নোট কিন্তু একটু স্কেলের সঙ্গে একটু ট্যালি করে দিই সব স্কেলের।
So right now, which like chord are we covering?
Now this is over. We've gone to the
F minor, major
C
6.
minor 7th, F minor 6th, major 7th.
Okay.
So F minor 6th, major 7 we played A flat, B flat, and C. Okay, then we go to the F sharp major 7th part. We can play which is B flat, B, C sharp, and then after that is fun. D minor 7 flat. Right? We got C. We can go up step. So that's C harmonic minor. So it is B, C, D. And then G7 flat 9 you can repeat it, or just because you want to play something else, you can choose another set of notes from the same scale. Okay. So in the meantime, just kind of just repeat that. It will be nice. Then the last part of the section got 4 chords. Now here you could play E scale on F sharp minor 7th. You could play that is B, C sharp, E. Now there that not E, sorry, D sharp. B, C sharp, D sharp. Now that's the Dorian sound.
E flat, yeah, E flat.
And then it's fun again. We'll keep the last note same, but we'll choose the C melodic minor from C over F7. So C, D, E flat, what are the C melodic minor chords? B7 then you can do the same thing, or maybe it's a B7 chord will go start from B. B, C, D, that's also C melodic. Yeah, and then B flat B7. That's
B to B
so
flat.
we can play A, B flat, and C. So now it's easy to play. Sorry. So even if it's 4 chords going by, you got ideas that are smooth and easy to on the ear. Anyway, so now the B section. But okay, you don't have to play this motive. You can get your own motive and adjust it. Then the next chord, the B section, the melody itself is like a motive, but let's get this da 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 motive. For A minor, let's play A, B, C. F scale, no? So we have to play A, B flat, C. So
Oh, that's what? Oh, B flat.
C sharp, no? F scale. Then is B7 flat 9. So let's play A,
B C.
B,
B C.
and C. Yeah. So that's the harmonic minor.
So is the A Phrygian the B flat note because of the tone spillover or?
Yes, and also I wanted to see. Okay, that's a good question. See, the B section, the first three movements are all the same. Whole step production.
Okay.
But each
Right.
one I wanted to use each one with a different scale for the just a musical challenge or whatever.
Got it.
Sounds good also. So this one and also B. आगे B flat chilo. B flat means same. So from the B flat the tone spillover हो गया.
बिजी हूँ अभी क्लास कर रहा हूँ.
Yeah. So let's say right now the B7 flat 9, G major 7 need to play B C D, and then before G minor what will you play? G do re, flat C D, and A flat 7 with D harmonic minor, so you can play A, B flat, C sharp. So you just long jump. Then F major 7 F scale we can play A flat C. Then it becomes minor for F minor 7. So F do re. So again you play A flat B flat C. And then B flat 13. You can play C sharp B. So B, C sharp, B. So if you start from B, then the flat line is really a test. B flat is like a mundane way. Okay, and then B flat major 7, you can go back to B flat, and then C and D. Then you can do the same thing like a trill. Now, B flat C, D, because that B flat is C minor and A flat major 7th. Long chunk of E flat scale. So you can take advantage of that and play a little over 3 chords. So B flat C, D, because we were moving all the time, so actually put contrasting to idea, the same thing. Or anything, or anything, make up something. And the next chord is C alter, which is D melodic pattern. Now you can play A, B, and C sharp. Once you do this, it becomes whole step, last step, next step. So A, B, C sharp. So this is the arrangement. And then next chord is F7, F9 sharp.
Same thing.
You can play A and
Same
play
thing.
B and C sharp. But you can go down. So it's whole tone though. You will take an up down. So this is how you arrange your thinking. And you played all the scales, you address all the chords, and you played the chord changes and everything. But see this motoric idea. এটা লিনিয়ার না আমি এটা দেখাচ্ছি আমি একটু দেখিয়ে দিচ্ছি বাট পুরোটা করবো না অনেক সময় চলে যাবে আরেকটা হচ্ছে তোর ইন্টারভ্যাল সো দ্যাট মিনস ইউ গট আইডিয়া দ্যাট chord for example like E, A, C sharp the same or A, C sharp and then for the next one so it's more like so you will adjust over the changes. For Busoli, and now it's more instead of linear like this, you have to more like this over the strings. So now,
Vertical kind of.
Vertical, exactly. Horizontal and vertical. So this is the third point, the vertical idea. Then we will get to just the scales. And like I said, you're allowed to stop for half an hour and just troubleshoot one bar or two bars, and aram se. And then once you kind of get confident, and then play slowly over the changes. Okay. So I'm just going to play the scales first. So guys, I'm not going to sound musical, but I'm just, you know. So. Oh, I lost it. I lost it. C minus. F. F loading. E flat. F load. E flat. So, you know what I mean? Just the scales, And you know, a couple of times I grouped when I missed, but it's still, you can hear it's in, it's going, it's chasing the chords. One more time. A outer, C sharp minor, G melodic, B harmonic, A harmonic, G scale, C minor, B harmonic, F melodic, C sharp, C harmonic, E, C melodic, B flat, F, G scale, G loaded, D harmonic, F scale, loaded, F4, E flat scale. The melodic minor, Volta, and retro. So these four ideas. This is a lot of sweat and a lot of work and a lot of thinking, writing, taking a break, and then play a melody which is not the original melody but your own melody. Using motivic ideas that I'm pull on, you know, a little bit of a scale, and then try and play music. So let me try a little bit. So I recorded something to get the count. So it'll be sounding really boring, pom 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 like that. Little unmusical, but at least you follow the chords, okay? So it'll be like A flat. Here's the air tempo. Go. 1, 2, 3. C minor jab. A7. D minor. So many chords go. B section. Usually even like that kind of thing. So now it doesn't sound like you're really thinking too much about it. Now, arekta hocche you're really thinking another set of melody instead of playing the original melody. See, this is the approach. Second section. এখন না ওই দেখ মনে যে এতগুলো স্কিল শিখেছি এতগুলোর মধ্যে it's just one flow of thought that you're thinking of. So these are the stages, guys. This kind of material is super tough to get into. But ওই স্টেজগুলো যেগুলো আমরা ডিসকাস করলাম slowly, but it is possible to do it. So I would suggest write it in double time, that means 112 BPM, and bar gulo exactly dekhte pachis, and then write the scales on top and attack 4 bars or 2 bars at a time. And but don't skip a step, a steps through these. Otherwise, no, it always be that shit. How to get it. But this is how you kind of get it. And then slowly you can make record, like say 2 solos today, 2 solos tomorrow, like 10 solos, and এক সপ্তাহ পরে শুনবি দেখবি which one you have good ideas.
Sir, I had a question. Like for B flat 13 flat 9, we played B flat half whole diminished, right? But for B7 flat 9, why E? But we could have played D half whole diminished as well, right, over there.
কোন জায়গাটাতে?
Like A minus 7 থেকে আমরা B7 flat 9 এ আসছি.
Yeah,
So over there we could have played D half whole diminished.
right.
But why E harmonic minor, and even in A7 flat 9 you also played D harmonic minor instead of C half whole diminished.
Yeah, good question. See, actually, basically, I wanted to get into the 3 exact same thing about Chito. About. So each one I want to use another color instead of using the same idea. But this is for more Spanishy romantic idea than. See? Because next chord is like a G chord. So
Right.
that's more of an E minor chord. So I want to kind of get that.
Okay.
So yeah, but you're right. But this would have been sounded a little bit more harsh.
Yeah.
But I wanted to use it for the last time. And the tension is also, the level of tension is also rising.
Got it.
So basically, like each one's for a color. It is the first. Then the next one is same idea. Then I break into that. See? So if minus 7. But it's like this. So you can use that. Tell me, guys, what major triad is in F minor 7th?
A flat.
A
A
flat.
flat.
And what major triad is in B flat, 7th flat 9?
G.
That's right. So you go. So that's how you navigate. This was hardcore in yoga. Hidden story. That makes your playing much more easier. So now check it out, guys. Okay. G minor is this. Let's take the G minor A7 flat 9 and F major 7 bar in the B section. The G minor 6, G minor A7 flat 9 and F major 7 that part. Okay. So just like a normal G minor arpeggio. B, G, B flat. Okay. Now, next chord is A7 flat 9. All you have to do is drop the D to C sharp. And then this time keep the G intact. Drop C sharp and B flat, both are whole stop after that. That's an F major number. So that kind of navigation, like.
Sounds very classical, like almost this classical music.
It's all there, exactly. It's all there.
So could you show that chord shape once
Sure.
more?
First is G minor, the normal G minor, this one. Let's say G minor. Let's just drop the third string note, which is D, to C sharp. And you got an A7 flat. And then drop the third string, the first string note after that. That's an F major.
Okay, yeah.
Have fun. And then drop the A to A flat and keep the rest as an F minor 7. Like this is one thing. Everybody thinks, wow, this sounds like a modern sounding. Okay, let me do a version of this sound like a more electric modern.
So you said classical. One thing I noticed when you were explaining that part, the F sharp minus 7 E major, F seventh, B seventh, that part. If you use the same tone spillover idea, and you skip the F7 and you go directly from F sharp minus 7 to B7,
Yeah.
so it sounds exactly like the Fur Ellis idea. It's the same.
Oh, okay. See, it's the flat five, no? You're correct.
So you're using, so
Yeah, yeah,
it's the same idea
yeah,
basically.
yeah.
So so many ideas. You wanted to keep the A note constant. That's why you chose those chords, right?
I don't remember now, Shampoo, but looking at the chord in the on the on the other side,
Huh.
you can see those things are in there. But either way,
Huh. Because you could interpret it so many like Sam said, like if I remove F7, then there's like F sharp minus 7 and B7 is the 2 5 of E.
it is
And then B flat minus 7th is kind of in that zone only because it's a family of dominant 7. So
correct.
like there's so many ways to interpret these chords.
Yes,
But
yes,
like
absolutely.
you don't remember how you interpreted them at the time.
No, no. মানে আমি বেসিক the classic ব্যাপারগুলো বুঝতে পারছি যে minor 2 5 1 আছে and this
Right,
but
of course.
you know yeah যেমন that see the second section I could have done another motion there A minor 7 B7 and then 2 bars of G major 7 আছে I could have done some cadence there and gone to the G minor no? But I
Absolutely.
didn't I wanted to rest the song at one point because there's so many chords going by so that's also another thought thinking I did. So usually the chord chart motion and just moving around is a good exercise. Just kind of thinking, you know, oh that one, you know. So is so and now the other level is I could go of course you can do non-stop. So just work out modal chords out of the scales that you just. সুতরাং দেখ A6 এর জায়গায় ফার্স্ট কর্ড আমরা জানি না A কর্ড আমরা বাজি না সো people now this chords so I need people to hear those chords so কি করলি instead of playing 2 bars of each you play 4 bars of each chord so that you can show off this chord so you can go and then you know so it becomes like Shambhu plays the melody and Riju plays those chords so এক একটা বার ধর চারটে করে করে দিই just rearrange the tune so that the chords are shown
So every note brought into that chords idea,
yeah
kind of, yeah.
yeah so now you know the scales so you play the scales chords out of the scales you know. So there's a lot of and এইগুলো না বার করতে না মানে না এখন বসে আড্ডা মারতে এটা নিয়ে খুব ভালো লাগে বাট যখন it's like not frustrating it's a you know the feeling of you're there but not finding it you know that feeling you know I mean, you know you're on the right track and on the right path but you're not still finding the magic but after 2-3 days or 1 week or something you know once you get it man I mean that feeling is and নিজের থেকে কেউ বলে দিলে it's good fun wow it's like a wow it can be done but you need to discover those but there's a risk element involved you don't still know that it is correct or not but then with age you come to believe that as long as it sounds good to your ears you must be right I mean সেটা কম বয়সে আসে না because that sense of trust has to come also no? To trust that what you believe is correct is actually correct.
But so the rush is also great. Like when you don't get something and there's like a weird rush in you.
Yeah,
I think even that feeling is like great somehow.
That's half the fun. Yeah, that's the most there. and it's like it গানটা কচ্ছাটা দেখলে কিন্তু it's kind of difficult, but if you work it out and then sit on it for a week or a month, I said, wow, it's not really that difficult.
So Ganta and the chord charter looked are very different. Like if
Yeah.
you show someone the chord chart first, they won't be able to guess that this is the song. But when the melody comes in, that is like I think it gels it all together.
Yeah,
so well.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
ওটা খুব hard hitting লাগে আমার this stress. Very amazing.
Emotionally,
So because the song is very like it's too melodic, it's too emotionally engaging, but then the chord chart is like monster to look at.
yeah, that's see, Sam. That's the thing. When this greats, very often they wrote ballads. If you take the melody, like Riju points out, the melody notes are very sparse. Actor note আছে, তিনটে note আছে, দুটো note আছে, but the chords are going by. So there's a game of contrast also, And the biggest example is the last bar of section A. You get one note with four harmonies. And each one's got a scale to it. Now I'll tell you a trick there. I'll tell you a trick there. In the last bar of A section, just to give you a start so the F sharp minor 7th হচ্ছে তোর E scale বাজাচ্ছি তোমরা, which is F sharp dominant. So play an E stride বাজাতো, এটা বাজা first string is B, G sharp, and E on the second. Okay, and keep the B note on the first string constant. Push those down after. That's part of a C melodic progression.
There's a B augmented, right?
Yeah, that's correct. So now you can go and you stack down.
So one second, show it again.
So the first one, the initial, this is the idea of E major triad on the first three strings. B, G sharp, your B, G sharp, E. And then you push the third string and second string notes faster. That gives you C, B, G, and E flat, the C melodic scale. But we got that scale twice. So instead of playing, you stack it up. Invert the idea. And then next chord is B flat. All you do is a half step below. So চারটে chord আছে, but you got a melody happening. So it's like, yeah. There's another trick I'll show you on that same bar. F sharp minor. Remember the class we did on minor chord? We can go to the fifth and play a minor also. Minor chord F sharp minor up to C sharp minor. So you play F sharp minor to C sharp minor, right? Then what minor pentatonic is piggybacking on C melodic minor?
D.
D, correct. So next door is that's handling your C melodic twice. So that's F sharp minor with C sharp minor pentatonic. I've handled F7th with D minor pentatonic. I've also handled B7th with C melodic minor, but this is D minor pentatonic. And B flat major 7th has a D minor pentatonic. So there you go. There's your done. Did you navigate coaches?
So like, doesn't it feel like it all falls into place? Like
That's
the
it.
entire chord chart, it might seem complicated, but somehow it simplifies into simple things.
Absolutely. And these are all, remember, if you go backtrack, every class, the class could ever remember to college. The class number is minor or fifth ki baat hai college. You have to draw the idea at the correct time on the correct point. That is that experience or practice over there.
So also the reverse, like যেরকম এখানে what you did was out of two like different types of chord, you found something common and played that, right?
Right,
And
right.
there's something that's a similar going on. You can just add one note on top and change the harmony, and that becomes a different chord.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
So I was trying that like sometime because I was
Yeah, sure,
playing
of
something
course.
and then just add core.
Right, right. যেমন দেখ আরেকটা third idea. So these are chords are going by quickly, you know. So it's 1, 2, 3,
Three,
4.
four.
So let's make a melody over 4 scales or 3 scales over 4 chords, but it's just one melody. But using segments of each of these scales. So F sharp minor, let's play F Dorian and first 2 notes. F sharp and yeah, and then C melodical, let's play 2 notes, A and C. And then over B7, let's play 2 notes of C melodic minor, B, D. And then over B flat major 7, let's play 2 notes of B flat major 7, A and D. Or A and F. So that's your phrase. So, you know, so. So you can play
So I loved how you just ended it on this, which connects it all. Like
yeah, that's right. So, and this goes to for A minor. Your rigid F note drops down to E note to resolve into A minor. So, I mean, there's many ways of kind of looking at it. I mean, kind of give it another twist, like another little whammy, you know, to make it sing a little bit, you know. That kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, take it and do whatever your version. And I wanted to use another thing because the title was Remembrance. I used the sixth chord, the first chord. The sixth chord is reminiscent, nostalgic. Yeah, yeah. So that kind of thing, guys. So write. When you're writing or whatever kind of music you're writing, be sensible, be sensitive to the point that you're trying to write. And really anything else doesn't matter, whether someone's understanding it, someone's getting it, someone's listening to you, someone's liking it. pointless thoughts. Just do your thing, you know. And I did this song as a demo, you know. I put a loop, like a tabla loop, and I played this. And I said I like the melody, so I wrote some chords to it. No, I think the second section I had the chords first, and then I did the or something like that, mixed together. But I had the idea of writing something very old-fashioned. It would be the synth bass, with that paddy synth, very modern, you know, with a lot of reverb, snare, like a modern fusion-y Jeff Becky kind of thing. It'll really sound very good. Dress it up.
So like the day you taught this song the first time,
Yeah.
I had it in my head, like I had everything in my head. I had the synth, I had the proper like the cymbals and the like when we start like the synth can like start with like a very ethereal kind of a thing. And, like you come in with the guitar, like this
Yeah, yeah.
acoustic side it.
Yeah.
And then after that I like imagined an acoustic solo also to it.
Ah,
And like
Yeah.
end it with like absolute like great overdrive something and like you know
yeah, sure. You can play like a rock ballad.
that would sound.
Yeah,
Orchestra is also very good, but that's kind of
Yeah.
unimaginable.
yeah. I've got an arrangement in my mind of my material with a classical orchestra. But Kolkata to nahi sab besura bajay. Violin and pitching dekhle mane you want to back up. So you know, I have an arrangement in my head like a cello, English flute, violin, timpani, orchestra, you know, like percussion, vibraphone, you know, like you know, like really, and play electric guitar, or maybe just don't play electric guitar, just play like full of acoustic. I can hear it in my head. I've got a tune called a slow ballad again called Letter to Lydia. I've never played this. I've only played it once or twice. It's called Letter to Lydia, based on Lydian. That could definitely double bass, acoustic piano, like a jazz drummer, like a jazz drummer, like a Daniel Homer or something like that. এখানে তো নেই না মানে তুই নিউ ইয়র্কে থাকলে at least one meal তুই skip করে এক week ওই টাকাটা নিয়ে তুই can hire some people. এখানে skip করলে তুই pointless.
So like you know those Western musicals, like the Ennio Morricone, the music he used to make. So like the kind of orchestra he used to have with the what are those called, sir? The wind chimes one. What are those called? Like you know you can like it's like they hang kind of like
Oh, the bars, wind chimes.
yeah wind chimes
Yeah,
only.
yeah.
So like those things can be there and
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you can have like a flute and everything.
Yeah.
Like a Western kind of a sound.
Yeah, of course. So many things can be done. Flute players, my God. Terrible. And that other, there's a segregation. You know? One is that studio section and one is the so-called Western part of the world. আমাদের ছোটবেলায় তো ওটা প্রচুর ছিল এখন they kind of mingled a little bit. No, we were the Anglos. I was the honorary Anglo of the community basically. And the other side was the North Calcutta studio types. You know, they didn't get the Indian, they didn't get the Western way of thinking. এখন it's much better.
So by studio, do you mean like those Bollywood songs, the commercial songs?
Tollywood. মানে আমাদের কলকাতার, yeah. Funny characters, man. Some of them I met, man, they're so funny. One guy was playing bass, and he could guitar, bass, and all. Played to get double money, whatever, which is okay also. You know. So the whoever তখন তো দিনে arranger ছিল, arranger কিছুই করতো না, just chord chart লিখে দিয়ে দিত, all rubbish. And he said, "তোমার bassটা ভালো লাগছে না শুনতে, একটু নতুন bass." So and they used to go to America and all that very often. No, মানে ওই বাংলা community যাওয়া. And then next time he got a bass, and he played in the studio, and he said, and the arranger said, "Wow, now see the change." And he said, you know what? I did. He bought a Fender tie clip. Tie clip was an auto open sticker in made it on the headstock. And the arranger said, wow, check it out. You know? Well, funny stories. The height was this. Check this out. Bass guitars are only lamba hai na, and guitar is only bada hai. So one guy bought one Fender jazz bass, and but these guys were funny. They would buy it but never use it. खराब हो जाएगा बोले. They'll keep it in the house. What the hell, you know? Congas by the way, one conga player, Usha's conga player, Usha to much no conga player. What a potato version. নিয়ে বাজাতো না আর কোচু তো আমার ভাই তুই বাজাছো না কেন বলছি না খারাপ হয়ে যাবে নষ্ট হয়ে যাবে স্কিন ফেটে যাবে
So you remember you told me about this guy who has like 50 different guitars in his house, but like he doesn't touch them.
yeah
Yeah, so something
no,
like
but one friend of mine he passed away. His name was Amyt also. He had about 100-200 guitars, but he was a collector. He knew fantastic and he played little bit guitar, but he was a correct collector, like an authentic collector. But he's a different guy. So he left this other studio guy I'm talking about. He left his bass guitar at home. But অন্য পাতি একটা কলকাতার লোকাল নিয়ে বাজাতো এবার বাড়িতে এসে একদিন his wife was cleaning the ceiling ওই ডাস্ট হয় না ঝুল পড়ে যায় না ওই হেডস্টকের উপর একটা কাপড় দিয়ে he was dusting his house with the bass guitar. He came, he said I'm selling this guitar. Next day he sold it.
such a good treatment, na?
Fantastic. Can you imagine what interpretation? Here this guy is.
Is he still married?
I think I don't.
I mean, he shouldn't be. So
I don't know, man. This story is like 40 years ago. সোমো ভাবছি ওরা নতুন গিটার কিনলে তোর গিটারটা নিয়ে বাড়ি ঝাড়ছো
Sir, we should draft the divorce paper for that guy. Poor guy.
Oh, shit. So he told me like when, and not me, we were sitting in a room and he was telling the other friend of mine. তারপর থেকে আমি never buy a new guitar. চালু চিটকুর guitar enough. It's not worth a Fender jazz bass. And he's half laughing and he's half sad. I could see in his eyes like. And he said, I mean, he's a sweet guy. And he's saying, I'm not the greatest bass player in the world, but at least, you know, respect, you know. Terrible. Anyway, so that's the guy. That's the story.
So right now, this guitar which I use is a Fender Squire, and I'm using it from 2018. So like it's been 6 years now almost.
Okay.
Yeah, so like what happened is that the pickups this guitar had wasn't that great. It's like a single coil thing, but like Squire at the end of the day, right? So
Yeah.
like right now, the person I show it to,
Yeah.
the guy said that you have to kind of replace the guitar pickups, or you replace the entire guitar itself, because otherwise your like sound won't get picked up on these like pickups because they're too old right now.
Okay.
So then I was like, I'm too attached to it. I'm not changing it for any expensive guitar.
Right.
So then he's like, then at least get these pickups changed. So like we gave it to him for changing, and like my this thing is humbucker na. So that's why what he did, he damaged the entire coil, and like it inside where the screws are there, right?
Yeah.
Over there, he cleaned it in such a way that the film which is there beneath the fret, right?
Yeah.
It absolutely came off, and then we cannot put any other pickups over there. So like it's full damaged. So like when I play on overdrive right now, it just sounds like Kirk Hammett's tone but high on LSD,
Which is good or bad?
which is extremely bad. It's substandard. It's too bad. Like Kirk Hammett himself is so bad. Just imagine high on whatever.
Oh shit. There's a picture with John McLaughlin with this bunch of guys, no? Kirk Hammett and all that kind of stuff. So people are saying, what is he doing with this guy?
Yeah, what is he doing with Coughlin?
No, they did a Jeff Beck tribute, no, something like that.
Still, but like Kirk Hammett to Coughlin.
But I like James though. I like James's right hand. Like
Yeah, yeah.
Monstrous right hand.
Yeah, yeah. No, they're all good. I mean,
Yeah.
what they're doing, it's okay for what they're doing. Yeah, I mean, like, you know,
I mean, James could like flick just all of us out of a window, and we'd be in South Pacific Ocean or something.
oh, you mean he's such a strong guy, no?
Yeah, like his down picking is crazy.
Yeah, yeah. And his holds it so low also. So that's what it is, guys. So Eternal F2, once in a while, you don't have to do it every day, but I'm just saying. But the way to work on this is work on your way. I mean, whatever you're doing, just come back to this like every second day or something like that. To this. Slowly you build it up. And then I would also suggest take a passage like in a bar maybe there are 3 scales, slow it down, maybe make it 1 bar each or 2 bars each and practice those scales. Like for example the C minor 7, C 7, sharp 11 and sharp 7, that bar in the beginning. There are 3 scales. So just work it out, like let's see, like A scale. G melodic. B harmonic. So keep playing that 1, 2, 3, 4. G harmonic. A scale. G melodic. A scale. G melodic. So, slowly, or maybe just take this part of the neck and just play A major. G melodic. B harmonic. G. A scale. Sorry. G melodic. Work it out, then once it's fresh in your head, and try and put it on the side as you go. A lot of work is there, but
So should we confine ourselves to like strings or frets when we are practicing these scales, or just the entire guitar is our
entire guitar, you start with entire guitar, get
Okay.
it easy, and then see, the more you do, the better it is. Of course, if you can do that, confine, put it to who you are, of course. See, basically, the overall approach, don't give yourself leeway, don't give your mind that comfortable place. That means the mind will definitely go there, your left side of your thinking, and never work out what you need to work out.
So no noodling basically.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that's it. Today I don't think we have offline class, no one's registered. এটাটা তুলে দেবো ভাবছি, সেখানে বন্ধ করবো।
না স্যার একদম না স্যার কোনোদিনও নয় স্যার প্লিজ না
Sir,
So,
sir, not at all, not
so
at all.
you can do 2 online classes, sir. 2 online
exactly sir
Yeah.
exactly sir sir chalo sir let's continue sir
Sir, that's forbidden, sir. That's forbidden. Not allowed.
You know what, I wanted to stop teaching about 15-20 years back. I've been teaching for a long time, from 81 I think. Ricky, my first student was lefty. My first ever guitar student was lefty. So I picked up a little DGB, like lefty guitar, right? And I played on this guitar. So anyway, then after 20 years, then my friend Jayashree said, "My driver and mom, she gave me such gali, man. You can't stop this. You never stop. You promised me never stop." So this is and heavy gyan diye. This is service to society and all.
Sir, I remember.
Sir, but like if you said that you're gonna quit teaching, then you kind of deserved it a little bit. A little bit.
No, but you know what, Sam? I thought maybe I was two reasons. One is wanted to get a little bit more time for myself, and the other reason is I really thought, the guys really that interested, like. But of course, like guys like you are there for sure. But আবার অনেকে আছে একটু ম্যাজিক শো দেখতে চায় এলো and then দুদিন পরে they'll be playing like Slash or whoever and they want to go, but when they see you have to practice your major scales and do little math and all that, then they quit. That's little not depressing, little annoying, and it's quite disrespectful also towards the subject, not towards me. I'm only a go between guy, in between, just a media to give you the information. The information is already there. ওকে সার্চ করতে হতো, এটা আমি একটু 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 ইজিয়ার so that's what I was contemplating on that, and then once I told her that I'm thinking for 2-hour lecture she got, and the biggest longest lecture I got ever in my life. I said ঠিক আছে, and then she passed away, and then I can't quit anyway. So now I have to keep her promise.
স্যার কি জানেন তো, মানে আমাদের তো সারা সপ্তাহ অফিস থাকে প্যাকটা, এবার এই একটা ক্লাস আছে বলে আমরা মানে প্র্যাকটিসটা কন্টিনিউ করছি, মানে ব্যাপারটা এরকম। যদি একবার ডিটাচ হয়ে যায় তাহলে হয়তো মানে বসা হচ্ছে একটু আর কি কম দিনে, সপ্তাহে 1-8 দিনে, সেটা
মোটিভেশনটা থাকে না।
রাইট স্যার, তো এই জন্য ক্লাসটা খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট, মানে অন্তত আমার জন্য।
No, of course.
No, sir, আমারও একই sir. Like I get detached from the why I am playing because of this, daily things in life. So this class gives a purpose as to why I'm doing this.
Of course.
So like
হ্যাঁ, সোম কি বললি?
না স্যার, আমার ক্ষেত্রে যেটা হয়েছিল, আমি গিটার আগে বাজাতাম, কোভিড পিরিয়ড থেকে আপনার কাছে ক্লাস করছি, কিন্তু আগে না আমি মানে খেই হারিয়ে ফেলেছিলাম, মানে আমি জানতাম না মানে আমি কোথায় যাচ্ছি কি করি। এখন অ্যাটলিস্ট এই ক্লাসটা করার পর আমি অ্যাটলিস্ট এই বছরে আমি নিজের যেটা ইয়েটা হচ্ছে, মানে আমি একটা ডাইরেকশন একটা পেয়েছি, যেটা আমি মানে ওই দিকটাতে আমার অ্যাটলিস্ট আমি এগোতে কিছুটা হলো আমি এগোচ্ছি, আস্তে আস্তে হলো আমি এগোচ্ছি। ব্যাপারটা হচ্ছে আমি জানি টাইম লাগবে, বাট স্টিল মানে আমার একটা যাওয়ার জায়গা আছে কোথাও, যেদিকে আমি এগোতে পারবো। আর আগে আমি অন্ধের মতো জাস্ট সাঁতরাচ্ছিলাম, কোন দিকে যাবো আমি জানি না, কি করবো না করবো।
And there's a show, the trick is to set your own benchmark for yourself. নিজের জন্য করবি, কারোর জন্য করতে হবে। You wait for somebody, some other outside inspiration, no, it's difficult to come back, especially for this music. এটা তুই পপুলার টাইপ মিউজিক পাচ্ছিস না, কেউ তোর সঙ্গে এসে পয়সাও করতে পারবে না, অ্যান্ড কাউকে ডেকে যে প্র্যাকটিস করবি আউটসাইড মাই ক্লাস, like you guys, like Shambu or Riju or Shauruk or whoever, Sam, whatever, outside this, I don't know if someone wants to come and maybe একদিন এলো, তারপর they'll get depressed. যে বাদগুলো এত কি করতে হবে, I'm not having fun. So ওই জন্য বলছি নিজের জন্য কর, and then
স্যার করি,
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So like right now for me also every day it's like 24-hour classes, 24-hour studies. I like hardly get time to sleep as well. So like Sunday for me is like it's happiness.
I know.
It's like it's vacation for me right now.
For sure. And it's like, for me also, it's like discovering myself every day, every week at least. I mean, not that I don't practice. Like my new music has, it's another start because that's another language, so I have to drop a lot of this language that I've learned, and it's quite sad that the whole life you have to nourish fully, but you have to drop it. It's as ruthless and hard because you want to be a little bit different. Like now, my new music I cannot play fast. I lost chops a little bit because my age, and also I don't practice like that, play fast, and my new music is not allowing me to play that fast.
So what are you planning for your new music?
Another language which sounds quite different to what I hear as guitar players around the world, I'm saying.
Okay. So you're gonna only say that, you're not gonna spill the beans.
Not yet, because I have not learnt it yet. It takes a long time for. It took me about 10 years to figure out the language. I started this about 10, 12 years ago. Underground, I do. I think I mentioned it to Riju, I think once. But it's quite. I've written about 8 tunes and it's all there. By winter, I should record. But it sounds quite, especially if you're looking at me and you're expecting something, but things are different, completely different to what you're looking at. That is quite freaky. It's like the music is gone like this, like it's upside down kind of thing.
So like
Yeah.
we can expect like a little New Year celebration towards the end of the year.
Hopefully, if I finish recording, Sam can record to করে ফেললাম তারপরে by the time it's mixed, mastered, it takes another bloody 6 months.
But like it's happening, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, before I die, I have to record at least 2 of those albums. In this
So
new-
something like that happened, this band called Extreme, na?
of course. Nuno Betancourt.
Yeah, exactly. So, so like they had been playing for some time, na? এখন তারপরে inactive হয়ে গেছে. And then suddenly he comes with one song and this one solo where he just kills it, ঠিক আছে? And internet goes crazy. ভাই কি বাজিয়ে দিয়েছে?
I know.
And then I feel something like that will happen for your album also, where you'll come out with something and we'll be like, oh, it is served by
And then like one more entire class to analyze that song.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's
No,
best.
but stylistically, it's definitely different for sure. I mean, the treatment is different. Like nothing sounds like everything sounds like that kind of got that kind of sound. It's it sounds very
Angular.
logically organized.
So I somehow feel that like in our class, like you talk to us in a language that we understand, maybe like scales and chord. But when you are with yourself, I don't think you talk to yourself with these things. You like go into like feelings and
Yeah,
sounds.
I do. For sure, absolutely for sure.
Yeah, I feel that because like I don't think like যখন you play obviously when you're playing in that zone, then you're just doing it, right? And then when you teach us, then you're like, acha, now I have to start with spellings and rudiments or those kind of things.
Yeah. No, but eventually তুইও যখন করবি মিউজিকটা তখন দেখবি তুই যখন ব্যান্ডের সময় বাজ তুইও অ্যাকচুয়ালি ওটা করছিস মানে দ্যাট thinking in terms of expression and feelings and life and dynamics and volume, when to talk, when to hear, when to speak.
So the level at which you play, at least what I think so, or the kind of music you play, I don't think so it can be done just by like chord spellings or like progressions and all that. I feel like the kind of music you play already engages something very different. Like he said, like feelings and all.
That is
Yeah.
necessary, but that is not enough.
Yeah.
Like that is necessary. You need to do that, but that's not enough. You need to do
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, that's
And like for explaining it to us, you have to like kind of dumb it down a little bit.
No, dumb it down, but you know what, Sam? Whether it's Charlie Parker or Coltrane or McLaughlin, they're still based on chords and scales. So, John Keats was also based on letters and words and sentences and full stops.
So, but how do we mingle emotion? Like, I don't know how to mingle emotion in all this. I don't know. I never. I like. I mean, of course, I feel emotional. I feel angry at this stuff. But I don't know how to mix, how to express myself emotionally through all these devices.
Through your art form, through your
yeah.
instrument. See, ওটা তো একটা অন্য সেগুলো একটু অনলাইন চাই না যতটা করা অফার যেমন ক্লাসিক্যাল বেসিক ট্রেনিং which I did myself on my own. Like for example, take this most simple idea, most simple, like a three chord arpeggio, C sharp, E, A major, and then give it as many expressions by way of speed, by way of tone, or whatever, So this could be like this. Okay, what about this? this? What about this? See, each one can be mathematically explained and shown you the difference. And each one will evoke another feeling. So will you believe this? Achha, you tell me that, Shambhu. Which is more caressing and which is more, so let's do Sam, let's do it. Or Sam, baby, let's do it. Which is more, okay? One is this, and this.
The second one is more caressing, of course.
Second one, of
Exactly.
course.
So this is where you do understand, and I did deliver that message to you. So and you can go halfway. You can go caress and then a slap. You know. So that kind of thing you can do. Blues is যেমন হয়।
Exactly. Yeah.
যেমন ধরো, I don't know. That kind of thing. You can do that whole feeling to the blues territory also, but it's there. It's soft, lounge, caressing, buddies, and good behavior.
So like what you said right now, like just showing what you feel through what you're playing. So like you remember when you said that like I kind of like to play like alternative tunings type of thing. Like kind of that's my taste. So like a lot of times I have certain feelings which cannot be explained, and like they can't be explained just through a simple blues note or something. So like I end up playing a chord, something like that, which is abstract. It doesn't explain like one thing, but then that's what I resonate to. So like that's what I end up playing the most.
Yeah, exactly. And then as a student of music, Sam, you break down technically what you just played, even if you didn't understand what you just played. It sounded good, so you break it down and then get all the information from the basic information, musical information that you can use. So
That's what happens like 90% of the times. Like you play something by mistake and then you analyze that.
Absolutely, yeah, sure. Yeah. So you could do that, Shambhu. You can start the expression in the blues territory, or even today what we did, or just like an actor chorded valse, A minor valse. Try and put expression to it, like that. So there is dynamic and there's softness. There's softness, and this could be cool. So. I mean, it depends on what you're thinking. But like a contrasting idea, that soft and then aggressive. That gives you a nice juxtaposition of feelings also. So when you bend it, you straight away think the bend is a long road, like a big long highway. So you got a lot of time to ride it. Don't finish it off. You know what I mean? And then you can even elongate the thing by a slide and what I call double event. You do a physical action. Act as a slide, act as a
Bend.
So it's very. And then maybe the vibrato. See you. And then the speed of the vibrato. And then the vibrato goes, and the rate of the vibrato. It should be like this or like this. So ideas. No?
So Jeff Becker একটা গানে এরকম I've heard this যেখানে ও slide করে he bends.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I think Cosby ended as lovers. I think that's the thing. Sounds really nice, and you did right now, na, and then this reminded me of that.
Who's a real master of this is Larry Carlton. He's man. I mean, this is his thing.
So actually, Guthrie Govan did a cover of a Larry Carlton song once, and like with every note he plays, it's as if it looks as if he's aggressively striking it, but in reality, what he's doing, he's just emphasizing on one note so very like nicely that it looks like he's aggressively doing it.
I know. No, but Guthrie is another level. He's a kind of a mad scientist guy.
He's homeless Jesus,
I know.
basically.
But actually, don't say he's actually literally homeless, is he? No.
No. Like
Acha.
there's a thing around the internet that he looks like homeless Jesus.
Oh, acha, that kind of thing. Yeah. No, but
Yeah.
he's a mad. Who was homeless was Alan Holdsworth. Can you imagine how sad the world is? Optibarish. He's one of the greatest ever that walked the
Yeah,
planet.
easily.
Sir, if you are too far ahead, na, then the world takes its time to
Bad
recognize.
time. Yeah, that's
I
true.
think even Ritik Ghotok and people like that also face same fate.
Yes.
Yeah, the kind of music he used in his movies,
Yeah.
terrific, beautiful it was.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sir, one solo in which I got just hooked to Larry Carlton was the Kid Charlemagne.
Yeah.
Short thing and like, it has everything.
One
man.
take. One take.
One take, yeah.
What is it? Yagi হচ্ছে নাকি? Even Don't Take Me Alive. Come. See that first chord only. It's actually it's a G7 sharp 9, but remember it's a 6-note chord. Yeah, so it's like. But you know how he plays it? I play it like that. I mean, when I used to play this song. Yeah, but I can't do it. It's too risky for me. He would take the third finger and finger the fourth and the fifth together. So he would get all the strings together. So like this. I can do it, but it would live it too risky. And what about the fillers, man? Beautiful, that major 9 chord shapes. Anyway, so that's it, guys. Thank you. So next time, double class. Wanna keep-
Yes, sir. Totally.
Love it, sir, yeah.
Bye, guys. Thank
Okay,
you.
sir.
Thank
Bye-bye,
you.
sir.
Bye, guys.
See you next
Bye,
week.
guys. Bye, Shanu.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
Bye, sir. Bye, you're welcome.